Larry, all right, give it to me, give it to me. Patty Wagstaff is ready to take off, and she's on the takeoff roll. Patty is flying the Goodrich Extra 300S. Lady is three-time U.S. National Aerobatic Champion, the first woman to hold this title. She's a six-time member of the U.S. Aerobatic Team. She's won gold, silver, bronze medals, competed in flown air shows across 5 continents, and even trained with the Russian aerobatic team in Russia. She's won the Betty Skelton First Lady of Aerobatics Award, the Raleigh Cole Memorial Trophy, the International Council of Airshow Sword of Excellence, the Bill Barber Award for Showmanship. She's a member of the Arizona Aviation Hall of Fame. And as a matter of fact, the Goodyear Extra 260 that she, the Goodrich, oh my God, I did say it, didn't I? The Goodrich Extra 260 that she used to fly is now hanging in the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum as part of its permanent collection. She's a member of the Stuntman Guild, and the only way you're going to get to fly this Goodrich Extra 300S is if you do it on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2002. All right, let's watch her. She's out the left side. She's just warming up right now. That's what I haven't been talking about what she's actually doing, because she is warming up. She's shaking the airplane out, making sure everything is okay. One of the things she does there, she was flying it upside down for a moment. The reason she was doing that is because if you drop a pencil or something like that, it'll fall on the floor. You turn it upside down so it'll fall on the canopy. Of course, that also means when she rolls it upside down, that half a bologna sandwich that she ate on the way up here from St. Augustine, Florida also, oh, there's that half a Hershey bar. She wondered what that funny smell was. Well, now she's got all that stuff collected, put it neatly in a garbage bag and safely tucked under her left leg, and she's ready to come back in here and beat up the airspace and in fine style. As she comes back around to the left side at 3,000 feet, you can see that beautiful white and red Goodrich Extra 300S. And the engine's still roaring. By the way, you're not going to hear that engine change pitch an awful lot. It's going to sound like that because Patty flies what she calls hardcore aerobatics. And this means she flies it wide open and beats the airplane up every time she flies. As the smoke pops on in just a moment, we have some appropriate music for Patty, and something that I put together a number of years ago, and it just seems right. Let's watch above as from up on high, she pushes the nose down into a series of snap rolls as she snaps it again and again and again, and you can count 6 or 7, there's 8, there's 9, there's 10, and Patty, that's quite enough. Thank you so much. Turning up 350 horsepower, she pulls the airplane up over onto her back, the half loop, and then does the snap rolls out the top. And what she's just flown is an Immelman turn, some way that's how the Immelman front Immelman never even dreamed of. Pushing up into the torque roll, the airplane rotating around to the left away from the rotation of the propeller. That's to the right as you sit the pilot seat. She stops the airplane, letting it continue to rotate, hanging on the propeller, not dropping back into her own smoke and disappearing for just a moment as the nose tumbles over at 40 miles an hour. And now, from going backwards at 40, she's going forward at 110, 120, 130, 140, here's 150, and feeling 5 times the force of gravity as she yanks the stick back and gets it into the tumbling cartwheel across the sky in front of you. That's why she was making sure there was nothing laying around on the floor, because she's all negative out there, and it is everything is upside down out there. There's a recovery, rolling the airplane right side up as she's going to bring it around in front of us and fly the avalanche. Now, that's what everybody's come to call this maneuver. Basically, it's a loop with not 1, not 2, but 3 snap rolls on top. And she just holds it out at the top of that, comes over the top, and the way the smoke is just hanging here right now. For a more beautiful day to fly aerobatics, a more beautiful day for the Vectren Dayton Airshow presented by Kroger. As she rolls into the outside half loop, she's going to, in a moment, be coming back and flying an octagonal loop, and she's going to fly another one, but with a difference. Now let's see, a couple of snaps as she comes back down the backside of the one-half inverted She pushes that stick forward again and goes into the octagonal loop. Side number 1, side 2 going straight up. The airplane's slowing down now. Side number 3 with the nose up, now slowing down even more. Across the top, side number 4, letting it accelerate. the nose comes down for side 5. There's side 6 straight down. Another push. There's number 6, and she is flying side number 8. Then she pushes out of that and does a series of vertical rolls down at the far right side as she prepares to let the airplane float for just a moment. Down comes the nose, and we'll see if she's going to fly this flip slider. She likes to do inside-outside snaps on the way down, occasionally and she uses all of the airspace. Notice she's got it right down in the grass, taking it away from us to see if she's going to set up for the flip slider, and there she goes. Man, she's flying sideways. The airplane is tumbling toward you, and the whole thing is going away from you. As she now has a whole bunch of right rudder and left aileron, and she's skidding the airplane around that turn. It says on page 5 of How to Fly, this can't be done. Well, yes it can, and it's Patty Wagstaff doing it. Somebody one time observed that man is not meant to fly like this. It is not man, it is woman, and she is meant to fly this way. As she comes down now, looking towards us over on the right side. There, right below her, is her ribbon holders, the ribbon setup, and that's prepared for her to go out here and do the ribbon cut. Now, Patty likes to do a ribbon cut with this airplane. It's kind of cool, and she's a little too close to it. She's not going to do it this way. As she comes down upside down, flies it into the Elegant circle named for Danielle Elegant, who first performed this particular maneuver, the outside 360-degree circle all the way around, and you can see the good Patty rolls the airplane around, one outside snap on the aileron roll, 1 1/4 on the aileron, and flies it away low to the right side. Now we're going to watch how far down to the right side she's going to go as she pulls up over the trees, and I believe she is setting up for the ribbon cut. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to watch Patty Wagstaff as she brings the Goodrich Extra 300S into the right side, a half-mile away, setting up for the ribbon cut. Oh, by the way, did I mention she's going to be doing this upside down? So let's turn the airplane upside down, bring it towards the ribbon, 30 miles an hour, just 20 feet off the ground. Let's watch her. Yes, no doubt about it. Just had a request to remind you there's no smoking out here around these airplanes. There are people standing in the shades of the tankers smoking.
Oh, that could be messy.
So please, no smoking around the airplane. Patty doing a series of inside-outside rolls. She changes this every day. I love it. Rolling to the right, rolling to the left, turning to the right, climbing out to the right side right now. And she's going to be coming back in here in just a couple of minutes for the second half of the program. Goodrich Corporation, the proud sponsor of Patty Wagstaff. If there's an aircraft in the sky, Goodrich is on it. From jumbo jets to stealth bombers, from helicopters to the space shuttle, commercial, military, regional, and business, if it flies, it's like a piece of Goodrich flies with it. There's an engineering problem to be solved. Goodrich is on it. From landing gear to sensors, evacuation slides to satellite controls, the global aerospace community has come to expect the best from Goodrich when it comes to helping with their biggest challenges. That airplane that Patty's flying as she's working her way back in here is the German-built Goodrich Extra 300S, designed and built by Walter Extra in Germany, a 360 horsepower engine, 400 degrees per second, the roll rate, and Patty is going to show you something. Octagonal loop with a twist, side 1, half roll, here you go, taking it straight up, another half roll in side number 2, across the top, upside down, a half roll, she'll go right side up. Now she'll push it in side number 4, straight and level, but not for long, another half roll. Now here she comes to the full, and she's coming into side 5, speed builds up, half roll on the outside, side number 6, another half roll to the inside, side 7, and there is side number 8 of the octagonal inside-outside loop. Patty's Lycoming engine has been highly modified by Barrett Performance Aircraft of Tulsa, Oklahoma. That AEO 540 producing 360 horsepower, drives an MT propeller, which is a composite. All right, let's watch as she comes back around in front of us and want to get the airplane up to well over 200 miles an hour. As she looks down to the right side of the airport, rolls the plane upside down, continues to roll, continues to climb, and we'll watch as she now goes vertical, pulls the airplane back over towards us, and in just a moment, Patty is going to do the one thing that she doesn't do real often. She's going to pull the power back. She usually drives with that left arm. Watch as she comes by and puts the nose of the Goodrich Extra 300S straight up, corkscrews into the air, right there. Listen. Gonna pull the power back, pull it back. There you go, friends. That's idle. Now she comes backwards, stick forward. The airplane tumbles, and now going forward, up comes the power, back to 100%. I just want you to know that Patty Wagstaff just wanted to show you that she can indeed back that airplane up, but that's the only time that it's quiet in Iraq. Across the top now, the 3/4 snap into knife edge, and she'll continue to just do a series of rolls across the sky as the Goodrich Extra 300S looks so good against that beautiful blue sky over Vandalia today. Man, I'll tell you, we couldn't have asked for a nicer. The clouds that you see off on the horizon don't count. All right. Beignet across the right side, 2/8 of 8 points, roll it, snap it, roll it across the top, roll it down. And I want to see if she's going to do another tumbling cartwheel. People like to see this thing a couple of times for the kids. I'm going to give it to you a second time. She says, here you go. Roll, okay? Now, I want to see if she's on the outside, the inside. There's her pull. Up she goes, and she's going to pull it over onto her back once again. And there, out of that Immelman turn, a series of point rolls across the top. There you go. She is now turning the airplane left. She's snapping it to the inside, and every time, look at that, another snap. She's got to pull that stick back into her lap, stabilize it, pull it back again. Every time she does that, she's got to snap that stick back. This is the most exhausting thing. I've watched her do this, as she's been on several television shows, and you can see how hard she's working. You see, she calls it off right there, then resumes. The reason being is that we have a deal with the FAA. We will not direct energy, aerobatic energy, toward the spectators. So Patty pulled it off and resumed it, and now she pulls off onto the right side. Man, I will tell you that is one of the most exciting things she does. I love the octagonal loop, the 8-sided loop with all of the half rolls in it. That's my other favorite thing. Patty coming back to the right side. Going to give everybody a big wave out here, and I hope you've enjoyed what you watched out here. And if you have, let's give her a big wave right now. And Patty is giving you a wave back. And we are referring to Patty Wagstaff's wave as the Patty Wag right there. Just letting you see the beautiful paint job on the Goodrich Extra 300S. Patty'd like to thank all of her sponsors for their support. Without them, she wouldn't be able to fly. In addition to Goodrich, Lycoming, Barrett Performance Aircraft, and MG Propeller, proud to be sponsored by Aeroshell, keep her greased, by Champion, whose Iridium Spark Plug, keep her engine purring, Bose, a major noise-canceling headset, Michelin tires, Lord Mouse engine mount. There you are, another Patty Wag going by, Concord Battery, and American Flyer. Patty invites everybody to visit her on the internet at PattyWagstaff.com. Get a feel for aerobatics at FlightAdventures.com. The only virtual pilot center and host of Patty's site, AerobaticSource.com. You want to get some Patty Wagstaff stuff. Aviation Week had took a poll among their readers about the top people in aviation in 100 years, the top 100 people in aviation. And just to give you an idea, John Glenn came in at number 89, right? Number 89. Willie Messerschmitt came in at number 94. I'm not going to go through it. Patty was number 66 out of 100, the most influential people in aviation in the 100 years that we have had flight. So Patty touches down, and she's rolling out right now. She's going to give you a